Would you look at that? Just amazing! A pure white castle alternating to a pure black one. I'm really happy to get to be here with you in a place like this. And it's all thanks to Xiao finally giving me that ARC special permit. Whoa, they're huge. Think they're natives of this planet? Hi, we're... Oh, geez. Without a translator, I've got no clue what they're saying. That one seems to be a little different from these guys. I'm getting some serious worship vibes here, but I don't know what they want. This won't do. Let's head back and see if Xiao has any ideas.
You've both had it rough, huh?
Xiao, you sent us in knowing what would happen, didn't you?
The translation process will proceed more quickly now that I have contextual data from the area. I've been translating things bit by bit, but thanks to you two, I have plenty of data now. Luckily, they have a language, so I'll make it so anything you hear or say is automatically translated going forward.
They seem to be worshipping us almost. Do you know why?
That I'm not sure about. It's likely rooted in Harukotanian culture, so we'll need to look into that.
Which means another meet and greet with the fans. And this time, we'll understand them.
Well, at least they're fans. You'd better get used to it. This is all part of the job as an ARC's operative, Miss Special Permit.
My word, it's the Ash Maiden.
We can understand them now. But what's this about a maiden?
I refer, of course, to you, Ash Maiden. Please hear me out. Those insolent Nightfallers have...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Cease this at once. You trouble her. Kotoshiro. As the Ash Maiden's guardian, all concerns you have for her go through me. You know this. Yes, of course. Excuse me, Maiden.
Thank you so much. But I think you might have a case of mistaken identity.
I am fully aware. Setting that aside, I have a question for you. Have you seen a pompous woman of roughly your stature?
A pompous woman? I haven't seen anyone like that. Have you?
I see. I thought she had snuck off in this direction, but it appears I was mistaken. I have much to learn. If you happen to see her, please tell her that Kotoshiro is searching for her.
He left. I guess his name is Kotoshiro? He seems different from the others somehow. Something tells me he's the one we want to talk to.
Oh, hey there. Oak's discussing potential improvements to ARC's ship facilities at the moment. I thought she'd be back soon, but she probably went running off somewhere once the meeting ended. She's really taken to this stuff like a duck to water.
Are you two talking about me? Sorry, but I already decided what I'm going to do next. I've got some serious documents to get in order.
I thought you'd say that, so I organized them for you in advance. The ones concerning medical team working conditions?
Nice, Theo! You're so considerate! It's important to offer benefits, but you also need to provide proper support to the team that's getting them.
It's great you're working so hard for everyone, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay?
Wait a sec. Do you and Theo think I'm on the verge of collapse or something?
From my perspective, you don't look like you're running on empty quite yet.
Sounds like I'm fine then. I do tend to push myself a little, but if you think I'm fine, Theo, then I'm fine. On the other hand, if you both thought I was crossing the line, I'd definitely take a break. Until then, I'll do all I can. Just make sure to keep an eye on me, okay, you two?
Hey there! Long time no see! How's it going? The lab's gone, so I've had a lot of time on my hands. Time I've been dedicating to idle work. It's fun enough, I suppose. Sometimes I think I'd be better off just focusing on that.
I believe that would be for the best.
Then glasses half full shows up.
I stopped by to chat for a bit, and this is the kind of greeting I receive? Well, no, I suppose I deserve that. It is as you said, Kuna. The laboratory has been suspended, along with our duties. You were never suited for combat in the first place. What could possibly motivate you to continue fighting at this point?
True. Hearing it from you still ticks me off, though. Hey, what do you think? I didn't think I was, but I guess everyone else sees me that way. What to do? I don't want to quit working for ARCs or anything.
Well, you needn't make up your mind so quickly. You're free to do what you want.
Much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Me, living a life of leisure, never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you here. Although I could have sworn I sensed someone else, too. I'd love to kick back and shoot the breeze with you, but I've got some things to take care of.
Hey, Azanami. I told you not to go running off. Die! What a surprise. This troublemaker asked me to party up.
But clearly, this is a date.
It is not!
Not sure my feelings can survive such a brutal smackdown.
Let's just get back to the mission.
Copy that, Chief. Well, catch you around.
Don't get any funny ideas. Nothing's going on here. Got it?
Oh, sorry. I was just caught up in my thoughts. Say, may I ask you something? It is not terribly important, I know, but you do not think it is weird for a man and woman to form a party together, right? Just the two of them? Well, what if they were to join hands too? I mean, literally. What if instead of forming up for a mission, they did it to enjoy each other's company? Now, I am not talking about anyone in particular, mind you. I was just, thinking. I just could not get the thought out of my head, and it had me all worked up, and I am sorry. I am sure you do not know how to react to a vague question like this. Just forget I said anything at all. The only real issue is whether I care or not, right? And I should not, right? Why should I? But I do, and it is just...
Hey there, all you little kiddos! How's stuff and things? Patty here. Glad to see you again.
What are you even looking at, Patty? Oh, hi. Tia here. You know, I feel like it's been a while since we've sounded off like this.
So much has happened, right? A little of this, a heaping of that.
That face tells me you can't remember a single specific thing that happened.
Now then, Arxops like us don't have time to just sit around, do we? We're here on the new world of Harukotan, with color contrast as clear as night and day.
No one asked you for a color report, okay? We're here because there were new Dark Falls readings. There's sentient life on this planet, apparently, but they don't seem to be all that interested in talking. How is this gonna work?
We're gonna make it work. If they don't want to talk, who will do the talking?
I wish you'd spare a thought for what I have to do to keep you in check.
Amazing! I have heard all the rumors, but it is completely different when you witness it up close. There is a class I would simply love to recommend to someone as strong as yourself. Could I please have just a moment of your time?
Katori, stop acting like a pushy saleswoman. It hurts our reputation.
Excuse me, Saga. Could you please not intrude? I am speaking with my dear friend here.
The statistics clearly show that if I let you do as you please, it will hinder our mission. I can't overlook that, as someone in the same position of handling tests for bouncers.
Yes, of course. I swear, you are just like my father, prattling on and on about every minuscule detail.
I am Saga, and this is Katori. We handle the tests for the new ARCS-approved bouncer class.
We're also in charge of public relations for the class.
Katori noticed your skill and thought of using you to help promote it.
Saga, could you please stop talking in a way that would cause a misunderstanding? I merely found myself infatuated with your skill, my friend. Although, I was thinking how wonderful it would be if you became a bouncer and fought alongside me.
Simply put, bouncers are a support class designed for close combat. Our greatest characteristic is our equipment, like my jet boots, or...
My main combat weapon. The soaring blades.
The class has been established, but we still need more data, so we're conducting actual combat tests.
Since you're explaining everything in such detail, do you not wish for this ARCS operative to join us as well, Saga?
I am just carrying out my duty as a tester. Let's go, Katori.
As you wish. Until we meet again.
Oh, it's you. Got a moment? I wanted to ask you about something. I'm not quite sure how to explain this, but it seems my actions might have rubbed someone the wrong way. Recently, I feel like this someone has been avoiding me. Everything's fine when we're on a mission. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it feels like something's off. I can see it on their face. I want to make things right, but I don't even know what I've done wrong. Man, forces are such a pain. If they've got a problem with me, they should just come out with it already.
It is just you. Sorry. I am a little jumpy. I am currently trying to avoid someone. It is not like I hate that person or anything. We handle missions just fine together. But when it comes to casual conversation outside of our professional duties, well, it is hard for me. Considering how awkward things are, I thought it best to create some distance, for both our sakes. I have been doing my best, but it is challenging. They keep trying to get closer at the worst possible times. Typical hunter behavior. Always doing as they please and charging in head first. They really are a nuisance.
Hey, great timing. There's something that's been bugging me. The Daybreakers of Harukotan fought the Falspawn. Are they okay? I mean, they're helping us fight them here and there, but I'm wondering if they're getting corrupted because of that.
So, we meet again. I have heard of your cooperation in the subjugation of the war. On behalf of the Daylord, I give you thanks.
Oh, that is very kind. Kotoshiro, there's something I'd like to ask you. Have the Daybreakers changed in any way?
I do not really understand the intent behind your question, but I have not been contacted regarding anything like that.
Oh, I see. I guess that means the Daybreakers aren't becoming corrupted or anything.
I have not quite grasped the apprehension you beings feel, but that is probably thanks to the divine protection of the Maiden.
The Divine One's protection?
Yes. The power of the Maiden's ashes protects the inhabitants of this planet from ill will and hostility.
Protection, huh? So that protects everyone from being corrupted by the Falspawn? Oh, look! It's that guy from before. Should we talk to him?
Do you require something of me?
Huh? How'd you know?
I can sense your presence without seeing you. Fortunate, as it is impossible for me to see anything at all.
Your eyes are...
Precisely. Though being blind is not without its perks. I can sense everything, including that you are not the Maiden, and that you pity me.
I'm so sorry. Did I upset you?
Your thought patterns are novel, different from both the Daybreakers and Nightfallers. They are gentle, warm. At any rate, you're completely unlike those on this planet who reject one such as me. I find this intriguing. The denizens of this planet split into two nations, the Daybreak and Nightfaller provinces, separated by the eternal river of tears. However, the Nightfallers have recently been stepping foot into Daybreak province. Those who break the laws must be punished. The Daybreakers await the advent of the Ash Maiden to restore order.
The Ash Maiden, huh?
You dare step foot into the shrine, Nightfallers? The path you tread upon is one of wickedness. I must go fulfill my duty as Guardian. Farewell.
Fulfilling his duty. Does that mean he's gotta go fight? Of course. A battle erupted, just as Kotoshiro predicted. We're getting Falspawn readings as well. We're definitely going to be involved in this.
Oh, Divine Ones! Please, help us, Daybreakers!
The Nightfallers are crossing the river on an unprecedented scale. It's contemptible. It's idiotic. Maidens, please punish them.
Kotoshiro went? Anything at all?
Guardian Kotoshiro? We don't need him. Divine One, we have you. Yes, as long as we have you maidens, we shouldn't have any problems. Divine One, please, demonstrate your power. Yes, maidens, punish those moronic Nightfallers.
When everyone worships one person like this, I hate it. Answer me! Where's Kotoshiro?
Kotoshiro is, I saw him heading for the Ash Shrine.
Where is it?
Over there!
Let's go. I don't know why I got so aggravated back there. Yeah, it did look that way. I know that's wrong. Not very Arcs-like at all. How should I put it? It's just this kind of raw feeling I had, but I hated it. The Divine Ones on this planet are revered, and it seems like they're forced to do things they don't want to. When I start to wonder if they're being forced to do things, it becomes hard to control my feelings. Geez, I'm not a divine anything, but I keep talking about myself as if I were one. Gotta keep myself in check. Okay, enough self-reflection. Let's look for Kotoshiro. This isn't just about Nightfallers. Ballspawn are showing up too. We have to help. Kotoshiro, are you okay?
Why are you here? This cannot possibly concern you two.
Yeah, exactly. We're as involved as you are. I mean, look, over there.
Wow, we tried to reel in the Ash Maiden, but wouldn't you know it?
We've hooked ourselves something much better.
Dark Falls.
Don't stare like that. How scary.
I'm shaking in my shoes. Arcs is simply horrifying.
Enough of this. What a bother. It'd be faster if we ate the Ash Maiden, but we don't need a coward like her.
Right? We don't need any cowardly Ash Maiden.
So, everyone,
We'll destroy everything at once.
They've been brainwashed by the Dark Falls? There's no way they could be corrupted this quickly.
Those dark children must be very powerful. Such things, however, no longer matter. They set foot in the Divine One's shrine and insult her. The punishment is death.
Silver, thanks for cooperating with the operation.
My power is eternal!
Completed!
Whoa! Impressive. They toppled such a large foe.
They sure beat it. You did better than we thought. Amazing, really.
Now, show us what makes you really amazing.
It'll be boring if you don't.
More of them! Kotoshiro, I think we should retreat.
Flee if you wish. I shall protect the shrine. That is my duty as guardian.
Well, in that case, let's help, okay?
All right, then.
Let's continue, shall...
This is the Ashen Wind.
Goodness, with all the fuss you Daybreakers and Nightfallers make, I can't even take a nap. I thought you'd get sick of fighting by now. Ugh. Yet here we are. Congratulations on royally disgusting me. So, here you all are, huh? Planning on throwing a party? Sadly, I'm not in the mood right now, and I must ask that you reschedule.
Did you wipe them all out? Even the Dark Falls?
No, I merely returned them to their rightful place, somewhere in Nightfall Province. Kotoshiro, oh, Kotoshiro, why did you not flee, you dummy? It would have been fine were you on your own, but it was rather foolish to involve our guests.
I have nothing to say to that.
Ugh, you are such a bore. At least argue a little.
All right, I will. What would you do if you returned to find your shrine gone?
Well, that's obvious. I would punch you in the throat.
That is why I guarded it.
Because you are afraid of my fists?
If you can destroy a planet with them, of course.
Do not make me laugh. I love this planet. Why would I destroy something I love so? Well, whatever. Let me praise you for guarding this shrine, Kotoshiro. Oh yes, right. I should also thank our guests. Thank you. I appreciate your help. And yours as well, Matoi.
Huh? How do you know our names?
I should know as much. I am a divine one, after all. Again, I thank you kindly, my guests. I am Sukuna Hime. They call me the Ash Maiden. Pleased to meet you.
Sukuna Hime, the Ash Maiden. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
There is no need to be formal. We are indebted to both of you. Right, Kotoshiro?
I also thank you for your assistance. I was able to protect these grounds because of you.
Now then, I shall go to the shrine you so beautifully protected and take another nap.
Please wait, Lady Sukuna Hime. All regions of Haruka-tan are in dispute.
No, I will not wait. I am tired, and so I shall sleep now.
I apologize. ashamed you had to see that.
Oh, no worries.
It is helpful that you catch on so quickly.
Hey, Zig, does anything seem out of place?
There's no damage as far as I can see. It has been restored perfectly.
But something's off. I noticed it when I tried to fight. It feels different.
I get what you're saying. The way Clarissa is now, it doesn't seem like it has unlimited power. It's also different from when it was repaired before. That time, its power hadn't been awakened. This time, it seems to have lost it. I don't know how best to put it, but at any rate, it doesn't seem to be as powerful as it was before.
I see. I wonder why.
That is probably because Shion is not here. The cosmogenic arms are weapons that were powered by the mothership and exhibited astonishing abilities. Now that the mothership's, Shion's power is gone, all of the cosmogenic arms have lost their abilities.
Indeed. I could make something that matches the caliber of that.
Without the power of the mothership, the Yonohate I used broke. And that was after just one use. Which means that the power of the mothership, Shion, was so important for the cosmogenic arms. Clarissa has even different roots than the cosmogenic arms we own. The fact that it retained its form is already a miracle. It probably will not regain the power it once had.
Then this Clarissa is like a memento of Shion.
Indeed.
So, Regius, you came all the way here because you finished discussing that matter from before?
Yes, that's right, Zig. I received permission from Shao. I request that you forge new cosmogenic arms.
You put it so simply, but as a swordsmith, there's no reason for me to refuse such a request. Oh, yes. If it's all right with you, I'd like to try to repair the Clarissa again. If I reconstruct it, I might be able to restore its power close to where it was, if not completely.
Thank you, Zig, but I'm okay with it as it is. This Clarissa and I will stick together.
Oh, it's you. Hey, listen. I wanted to ask you something. Has, that Force girl, Marlu, has she asked about me or anything? She and I fought together back on the mothership, see? But I haven't seen or heard from her since. No, it's nothing like that. It's just... I feel like there's this gap between us that I can't close. She just runs off whenever I try and approach her. That's what I hate about forces, I tell ya. No, you know what? I guess the real issue is just me getting worked up like this all the time. Don't get me wrong, I can't stand forces. But that doesn't mean I hate her as a person or anything. I think she's got me all wrong. So I just want to set the record straight. That's it, really. But I feel like it might already be too late for that. Sorry for dragging the conversation on like this. I'll catch you around.
I thought they would have made some progress by now. Color me surprised. It seems like things are actually getting worse, huh? That's not what I was hoping for. All of us operatives should be nice and friendly to each other. That's best for all of us, yeah?
Oh, hello. Say, would you mind if I asked you something? Has that hunter Oza asked you about me at all? We were together for a brief moment during the incident on the mothership, but I have not seen much of him since. No, nothing of the sort. It has simply been on my mind lately is all. It is not as though we cannot speak to one another. It is just that we have drifted apart to an uncomfortable degree. But he still just comes right up into my space like it is no big deal. That is what I dislike about hunters. They are always worked up and lacking restraint. But talk like that is probably what made us start avoiding each other in the first place. I truly dislike hunters, you know, but I do not hate him in particular. There is lots I would like to talk with him about, in fact, but I think it may be too late, and this stubborn head of mine is to blame. I am sorry. I really should not have bothered you with a trivial matter like this. Take care now.
I think she just needs a little push in the right direction. But I guess this is mostly my fault, so I'd better swoop in to help. You'll help me though, right? Great. Oh, am I glad to see you. Would you mind lending me a hand? All you need to do is have a chat with the girl coming this way. Thanks!
Oh, you. Why are you here? I was called here by someone.
Hey, Azunami! Where the heck are you taking me?
You'll know when you get there. Just go! Okay, here she is.
Jeez. What the...
Oh.
Wait!
What?
It's alright if you hate me. That's your prerogative. Just, please, listen. Have I done you wrong? I guess I have. I'm ignorant of things like that. I must have angered you at some point. So, I'd like to apologize.
That is not it. That is not it. I just misunderstood and decided to avoid you. You have done nothing wrong. I am the one who needs to apologize. I do not have any courage. All I could do was run. There is nothing bad about you. I am sorry.
Thanks for helping out. Well, case closed. Now, we'll leave it to them.
Oh, imagine that. Never would have thought I'd run into you here. I'm working on a little independent investigation of my own, see? And I thought maybe this place might...
Sorry to burst your bubble, Theodore, but I don't think this place has whatever you're after.
Do you know what I'm looking for, Maria?
A way to change from a Dooman back to a Newman, I presume? It's written clear as day on your face. What's so bad about being a Dooman? It's not like it'll kill you. The change probably only boosted your abilities. Why change back?
It's just this look that Ulk gives me sometimes. One I never saw when I was a Newman.
Really? The same girl who seemed completely unfazed when she found out the twisted workings of Arcs as a whole?
I mean, I'm not like the other Dumans, right? I'm like a forced evolution. That probably makes people feel a little uncomfortable, right?
Oh, and I suppose she sees right through this negative line of thought, huh? Tell me, Theodore, do you have any idea how we casts came to be?
To save frail children, I thought.
Are you really that much of a fool, boy? Do you honestly think the Photoners would create an entire new race for poor little children? Sure, they use children with physical defects, but only those they saw potential in. We casts are typically created because our innate photonic aptitude outstrips what our flesh and blood bodies can handle. It's a well-known fact that Ark's fiddled with the genetic makeup of our bodies. But every once in a while, actually, more often than you'd think, a child with incredible talents was born. Talents so powerful that their physical bodies could not contain them. Once such a child was spotted, they were removed from their flesh bodies and transferred to a mechanical one to make full use of their powers. Even if the transference left them with reduced potential, it would still keep them fit for battle, and that is what mattered. That is how we casts began. If anyone is a forced evolution, it's us. Now let me ask you one more thing. Theodore, do you feel uncomfortable at the sight of me and my fellow casts?
No, not at all.
Well, then the same probably goes for you then. The only thing she's truly worried about is how fixated you are on this whole issue. If you have time to spare for worrying about nonsense like this, you should spend it by her side instead. Because more than our bodies, more than our abilities, what really matters is our hearts. Got it? Then hurry up and get out of here! I can't help but tear into whiny little boys like him, who can never seem to fathom what's truly on a woman's mind. Still, at least he's not as bad as the universe's greatest blockhead of all. Who might that be? I'll leave it to your imagination.
Die! Just die already, would you? Honestly, just how far is this boot camp loon planning to go? Oh my! It's you! Would you be so kind as to lend me a hand?
You need not bother. This is part of Katori's mission. We have been over this. As a test subject, you are obligated to engage in both real battles and training alike.
Yes, I'm well aware, but I do wish someone would have told me how dreadful this all was going to be.
This would be nothing if you were better prepared, as evidenced by how easily I still draw breath as you struggle to catch yours.
I would appreciate it if you did not assume a fragile girl like me could keep up with a fitness elite like yourself.
You asked for this to begin with. If you want to end it here, I will not stop you.
Oh, fine. Let's just get on with it then, shall we? Do be sure to watch as I do my very best.
She complains nearly as often as she breathes. Nothing good will come from hanging around here while she does. I promise. Farewell then.